Hello, beautiful and wonderful souls around the world. How are you today? Thank you for being here with me again. And as you can see, I'm here under these beautiful trees. Look at those beautiful trees. I really prefer to be here outside today because I want to have some negative ion. And negative ion is good for you. That's from the fresh air. And you know, when we're always inside the house, inside the house, we always have the positive ion, and positive ion is not good for our health. So that's why I am here. And since we have the pandemic, we should also observe social distancing. And as you can see, I'm by myself with the trees and the beautiful sky and my beautiful soul inside. So today we're going to talk about life, how to enjoy life, what is life, and how to maneuver life. Since we are in a pandemic right now, as what he said, the only constant in this world is change. The only constant in life is change. And if we all know that we are encountering change like now with this pandemic, and everybody's life changes, and we are not ready for it. Some people are like don't know how to maneuver this change that happened right now. So we are going to talk about that, okay? So since I don't have my beautiful gift box right here with me right now, so I'll just pretend I'm gonna open that and we'll see what that gift box can offer for us today. And who among you have just bought a smartphone or a computer or a smart TV, or even new car? So all of those, when you buy those stuff, we always have, it comes with a manual. A manual is the one that guides us what is inside, like the accessories, what are the accessories, how to use this, how to turn the computer on, how to turn it off, how to print, how to talk to your friends on the phone, like right now I'm talking to you, and how to make the most of it. Because if you know how the smartphone use, it will do wonder to you, right? Like you can communicate to your friends from like outside the country or all over the world. So it will do wonder if you know how it works. And that is life too. If you know how life works, it will do wonder to you. So now we're going to talk about that, and I'm going to tell you a story how I come to this earth. Okay? It's just a short story. So once upon a time, I used to be on the clouds there, enjoying the wind and enjoying the sun, enjoying the view, and I saw the beautiful earth. I saw the vast, forest with lots of green trees, beautiful birds flying right here, right now, on top of me. I saw beautiful mountains. I saw ocean. I saw rivers. I saw animals running around, and I saw like some beautiful people running around too, like walking and doing something, doing gardening, something like that. And I said, I want to go there. I want to go there. And I go down and I look for a set of parents. I said, I want to be there. And I look for a body. And I found you. I found my body to host me. And now I am inside this body. As you can see, look at me in the eyes. I'm inside this magnificent body. And then my parents, my mom, gave me my name, like a label. And they call me Teresa. And everybody call me Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Hi. And after that, I was put in a contained room where I was sheltered and protected. and to make sure that I will grow up as a fine lady. So they sheltered me to protect me. And when I grow a little bit older, when it's time for me to explore outside, they bring me to school. They bring me to the church where they go. They bring me to my neighborhood where I meet some friends, some people like me. And then that's my world. I'm just circling in that world. So I was like in a contained room where I had to do is from home, I go to school, and then I go to the church, and I go to my friends, and then go home and do the same thing. It's all like that. And when I'm at school, my teacher taught me how to behave in school, how to do things in school, and even at home, I was told what to do. I was told what is things that you cannot do, what things that most of them are like, even at church, it's like, no, 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 no. That's most of the thing that we hear. You know, in our child, we're very, we explore, you want to explore, and it's no, 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 and no. So at home, I hear that. At school, I hear that. In the church, I hear that, shh, quiet, shh, no. And I was put in a contained room to explore. So I just explore in the four corners of the room where I was told that I have to sacrifice. I have limitation. I have restriction. I cannot do this. I cannot do that. And you have to follow the rules. And since I am a good girl, I follow the rules. So this is the rule. All you have to do is just follow the rule. Don't go outside the rule. Don't go outside. If you go outside, you're a bad girl. And sometimes because, you know, you want to explore. You want to know what is outside of boundary. And I go outside. I make mistakes. And they call you a bad girl. I was a bad girl, and I don't want to be called a bad girl. People call me a bad girl. I don't want that. So I try to behave, but I'm not happy. So I said, this is sacrifice. This is how I sacrifice. Means you're not happy because you are like, people put you in jail. And you put yourself in jail by worrying about what other people think about me, what other people say about me. And I always like guarding myself. And by doing that, it's hard to do that because change is constant. We're changing, our body changing, our mind changing, our environment changing, everything changing. But I was told that you can only do this and you cannot do that. So that's what I said. And they told me that you have to sacrifice so that when you die, you go to heaven. And I was like, why I have to sacrifice? Okay. So that's how I was. That's how I was taught. That's how I was conditioned. And I was programmed. I was programmed by all the people around me. I was programmed by the school that you have to do this. I was programmed by the church. I was programmed by the people around me and my friends. And I programmed myself that I have to be a nice, fine lady. And I have to sacrifice in order to go to heaven. And I'm not happy. I'm not happy. And because I'm not happy, I focus more on my spirituality. And I go deeper on my spiritual health. Like, I learned to read the Bible. Maybe the Bible can answer me. And as I go deeper and deeper on the Bible, I see something that is not right. Something that I was taught and programmed that contradict the Bible. It's like I understand it differently than they tell me. And I dig deeper and deeper, and the more deeper I go to my faith, the more that I question what they told me. The more that I like, no, this is what it says. So that's when I explore and I explore more. And as I explore, I open myself to anything. Like my mind, I open my mind to everything. And I start to detach my thing from the things that I've been programmed. Like what Dr. Dyer, Wayne Dyer said, be open, have a mind that is open to everything, but attached to nothing. And this thing that he said, like open my mind, I start to open my mind to everything, like everything. So I start opening my window on that contained room where I was. I start opening the window first to see. And then I open the door. And then when I open the door, I'm like, oh, I am in a big, like, very huge house. And this house has 195 rooms to explore. And I start doing that. I explore. And I explore every room of the house, 195 of them. And then I said, what is there outside? Because I'm just in the house, exploring all the 195 rooms of the house. And I said, I want to see outside. And when I open the door outside, I see beautiful trees. I see birds. I see the sky. I see mountains. I see beautiful flowers and different people with different colors and culture. And I was amazed. And I said, I am in heaven. This is what I came here for. That's why I came here to this world, to experience this heaven on earth. And why I was kept in one room, in a contained room to explore. So that's when I start enjoying life. I start understanding life. And I start to see this beautiful heaven. This heaven. Because when I was in a contained room, I was told that I had to sacrifice there in order for me to go to heaven when I die. But I'm here in heaven now, and I'm still alive. That's the story. That's the story why I come to this earth and how I enjoy life and how I understand life. So this story of awakening is like Dr. Wayne Dyer also gave this 3 stages of life. There are 3 stages of life. One is the ego consciousness, ego, E-G-O, consciousness. This is when I come to this earth and my parents give me my name, and then I am Teresa, and I am a good student. I graduate with a degree in a university. I go to a prestigious company to work, and then I teach in the university where I graduate. After that, I bought my properties and built my own house while I'm still single. And that is me. That is where all the problems start, because this is where you want to compete. You want to be better than anyone else. You want to be number one, and you have all this look for everything that offend you. Like, you're offended when people say bad things about you. You're offended when people, the way how they pronounce your name. You're offended when people treat you this way. You're offended when, like, he look at you like that and like this, like head to toe. And those are ego consciousness. Those are, this is me. I have this. I am the best. I have, you cannot say bad thing about me. And that's where, like what I said in my last video, that's when I said that I put yourself in jail, because you allow other people to put you in jail because you worry about what they think, and you worry about what they're going to say, that I am a fine woman and I should be treated like one. So those are the number one, which is ego consciousness. And the second one is what we call the group consciousness. That's when I am an alumni of this university. I am from Canada, and this is the first world country. Or I am from Korea, from Philippines, and I'm from the third world country. And I am my religion. I am a Buddhist. I am a Muslim. I am Catholic. I am Hindu. And those are the labels that we put ourselves into. And you're not belong here because you're different from me. I hate you because you are not in the same group as I am. You are this and I am this. I am from a first world country and you're from the third world country. You have different culture, you have different color, you have different language, your accent is bad, you speak English, but your grammar and your accent is not right. Well, so that is the group consciousness. That is the second one. So we are labeled with our religion, we're labeled with our country, we're labeled with our group, we're labeled with our school, we're labeled with where we go to work. That I'm working in 100 best employer of the year, and I am educated. So we label ourselves that way. And the third one is mystical or divine consciousness. That's mystical and divine consciousness is when you go out and go to a different dimension that we're not taught to. And that's when you start to take all the labels that you put on yourself, that I am Canadian, I am American, I am a graduate of this, I have this, I am from the first world country, I am Buddhist, I am Christian, I am Catholic, I am Muslim. So those things doesn't matter anymore, because you are connected to all the people that you see. You feel the connection in them. You see them as you. You see the divinity in them. You don't see all that label that they put on themselves, the label that they put on yourselves. You love and connect to all the creation of God, like even these beautiful trees. this blue skies, this green lush grass on your feet, the birds that fly, all the animals that are looking at you, and even the human, the people with different culture, colors, and the flowers. Everything is connected to you. And that's when you learn to understand life. That's when you're happier in life. And that's when you feel that you are in heaven. You don't need to die to go to heaven. This is heaven. It depends on how your perspective in life, how you think. Like our mind is powerful. That's why we are, I said to myself that I am a positive, powerful energy. I create my own reality. I was a creation and become a creator of my own reality. I can create anything. Like imagine when those people who was programmed to just do this and don't go outside of the programming, if they just stay on the programming, so what is this? What kind of world we have right now? Like if there's no one think about this phone, how can I talk to you and how can I connect to you and how can I give you this information when no one think about this smartphone? And if no one think about how to make the car, how to make electricity that we can use to make this smartphone work, and if no one think about how to build a house, like a better house. So those are the things that we have to think about, that we have to be thankful that we go beyond the programming. Because if you enjoy life, you create a lot of wonderful stuff that can help the people and the humanity. And if you're open your mind to everything and attach to new thing, you can do wonder. You can do wonder. So that's why be open to change. Like this thing that's happening right now that changed our life. It's normal. It's part of life. Change is normal. So we have to be used to it and we have to make the most of this change for our advantage. We have to use this to think of something that we can do to help people, to help ourselves, and to help other people. So those are the things that make you help us understand life and be happy and enjoy life. Use your creativity, use the power of your mind, and be open to change. Okay? So thank you for being here with me again, and I'll see you next time. Okay? So have a wonderful and enjoy life. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy life. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Because the more happy you are, the more you can create beautiful and wonderful stuff.